I almost got possessed. Yeah, even when I was being a priest. I only remember that my mind keeps slipping away, like keep going back to that scene. I just can feel my consciousness losing away. Now I keep hearing dogs barking behind, like howling behind. But this is the second floor of Chinatown, where got dogs. And I heard this woman crying behind. Wow, I usually my chills got coming out.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Yapper Show. Woo! My name is Billy.
And I'm Singy, and today we have a very special guest.
Yes, he's not your typical 25-year-old, while other 25-years are still figuring out in life. This guy went viral for being a Taoist priest.
Hello.
Let's welcome Chee Tong.
Actually, I also haven't figured out my life honestly. Hi, my name is Chee Tong. Most of y'all will know me as QZ Taoism on TikTok. So on TikTok I usually do educational content and sometimes quite unhinged content on Taoism. Yeah, actually I just like to share. So my goal of doing this TikTok actually is to just educate people and let them know about this hidden side about Taoism that not many people have the chance to know about.
And today we'll be yapping about Chee Tong's Taoism journey. Okay, so let's start off with just introducing everyone's religion lah. Personally, I grew up as a Buddhist, but now I'm more of a free thinker lah. What about you?
Me, I am a Buddhist lah. But to be honest, right, what is the difference between Buddhism and Taoism? Can you explain to us?
Actually, they are two totally different religions. Like, a lot of people think that Buddhism and Taoism is same, because they do a lot of the same things, right? Like bye-bye, take the incense stick and all those. But their relationship is actually totally different. It's like comparing Christianity and Taoism, two different.
Huh?
Yeah. We don't even believe in the same gods. Not say gods, because
Oh, I know. Buddha is not considered a god.
Yeah, Buddha is not considered a god. Buddha is you could say a state of mind. Actually, they say an enlightened person. It's just that our goal is different. So maybe for Buddhism, their goal is actually to jump out of this way of reincarnation. So they want to attain nirvana, in a sense. But for Taoists, actually, we want to become an immortal. In a way, be one with Tao. Yeah, so actually, it's two totally different paths. Yeah, so you will see that in their perspective-wise, although you might think that their goal is very similar, very holy like that. One focuses more from the perspective of death. So that's why in Buddhism they always talk about death, because death is the biggest suffering. Then for Taoism we talk more about life, living, because we don't want to die. Yeah, we want to become an immortal. Yeah, so you read in the novel become Chen Xian that kind of thing. Actually, that is really Taoism goal.
So the Teo En Ming, that's his goal. He want to be immortal.
So actually, this is not a very mainstream path that most Gen Zs would choose to do, right? Like a Taoism priest. So how did your journey begin actually?
I was around, I think, 19, 20 that time. I started exploring out of my own faith, because previously I wasn't Taoist.
Oh.
Yeah, previously I was actually Christian. Yeah.
Wow, what a big change.
To me, I felt that I wasn't growing spiritually. To me, the spiritual world has always been something that is real, Yeah, so to me, it's just a matter of fact, which teachings fit me. Yeah, but I felt that when I was in my previous religion, I wasn't growing much as a person. Even though I might know a lot about the scripture, about the books, but I was not a nice person. My mindset was very narrow-minded. Yeah, so I kind of think it's something wrong lah. So I started exploring out of the religion. So I went to explore. The first religion I went to explore actually was Islam. Wow. Yeah, because it was the closest in a way. Yeah, I went to Buddhism. Then I explored a lot of different religions until finally one day I came across a book called Tao Te Ching. So Tao Te Ching is the book of the Taoism book lah. Then the first chapter caught me. Yeah, I was like, wow, trapped already. Because the first chapter was the Tao that can be spoken is not the Tao. So I was like, oh, yeah, very refreshing because all the religion, right, is trying to tell you who God is. Yeah, but Taoism is here telling you can't define God. Yeah, then I'm just okay, that's very interesting. So Taoism asks you to find out who God is actually, or what this divine thing is. Ask you to seek your own answers. So I was like, hey, this fits me. Yeah, it's really very interesting. So I started researching more about the philosophy. So I researched a lot. But it was in the mind, Philosophy is all in the mind one. Then I was trying to find a teacher where I can practice. Actually I was very interested in the Nei Tan with that the cultivating meditation, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I made a prayer lah. I just whoever sin that's out there, whoever God that's out there, please guide me. Then that night actually I had a dream. So I had a dream there's this old man. Actually, this old man is a familiar person. Anyway, this old man came into my dream and tell me to find this temple. Then he gave me the name. Yeah. Then I woke up. I remember like it was around like 2, 3 a.m. like that. Then I Google search. Then really got this temple. I was like, okay. Then I saw a Facebook page. Then the Facebook page, there was a post that say, oh, scripture chanting classes open. They're asking people to join. I was like, hey, scripture chanting class, like quite interesting, eh? Go CC lor. Yeah, then I went down. Then that's where I met my master. Then that's where I started.
So do you feel like it was like your calling?
I don't know whether it's a calling or not. It's just too coincidental to say that it's a coincidence.
So who was that old man?
I don't know. Until now, I don't know. But this old man has always been around since I was young.
Around as in always in your dream?
Yeah, every time when so ever since I was young, whenever there are things that's going to happen, he will appear to tell me stuff.
Wow, I just got chills. Sweet.
What guardian angel.
So cool.
Yeah, so actually like in my life, there's a lot of accidents that got prevented because of this old man. Yeah, so he will teach me stuff also lah. Last time when I was young. Yeah, but it was not what I was seeking out for. So eventually, I think he guided me to a better place. Yeah, until now I still don't know who this old man is. I have been wanting to ask, and I actually went to like find like psychic mediums or this kind of thing to try to ask. They say they know who is it, but they cannot say. Yeah, I just like, huh? Then I ask you for what?
Yeah, 浪费我的钱
They pay money for what? They got tell you what they cannot say.
No, I never pay money. They say that because this old man say that it's not the time yet. He say when the time is right, I will know. Yeah. Then one of the psychic lah, not a medium, psychic. When he tried to see who is it, then he like omitted.
Huh?
Yeah, cause yeah. Then I was like, wow, this one acting or not? But okay lah, I don't know lah. Until now, I still don't know. So I just wait long.
But you see his face like very clearly in your dream.
Yes, very clearly. So I can literally draw out how it looks like.
Hey, you draw lah, then you go Google image.
I try to find already. Yeah, I even have the characteristics and all those things because I don't know who is it. Then I'm thinking maybe it could be one of the deity. Then I try to find, but I cannot find. Then I even go and Puapui ask, you know. Then the Puapui, I tell you, it's very crazy. Right? You need to get three yeses to be confirm, right? Every single Pui I have, I Pua for like 20 plus gods. It's all yes, then xiao. yes, then xiao.
Wow.
Like trolling me, all like that. Then after that, I was like, okay, Lord, throw me. Then I don't ask. I wait for my time.
Don't ask better lah. Anyway, got one guardian angel help you also good lah.
Yeah.
So even when you were Christian, you saw him also?
No, when I was Christian that time, actually he didn't appear.
Oh.
Yeah, he only appeared before I became Christian. He asked me to go to church. Yeah, he said go explore. 去看. I was born as a free thinker. My parents, they all like don't believe in anything one. Then my father don't have religion one. Cause my grandfather is like semi-communist, I think.
Yeah. That took a sharp turn.
Legit. Cause like my grandfather is really communist supporter that time. Like he really go into jail last time during the Malaysia emergency because they suspect that he was a communist. So they don't believe in religion.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what was their reaction when they knew that you started going to church lah and then going to do all these Taoist stuff? Yeah.
Actually, when I became a Taoist, it was easier. Yeah, it was so much easier than I wanted to become a Christian that time because parents of that generation don't know where they hear from. They have this stereotype that if you become a Christian, you won't take care of your parents. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I don't, you're right. I don't know. They will say like, if you become Christian, then 你不管我的父母，你不管我们了咯。Yeah, 你要把钱全部捐给 church, that kind of thing. I don't know where they hear from. Yeah.
City Harvest, you hear that or not?
Yeah. So like they were very concerned and worried. Yeah. I think it's just more of like, they scared that I become a bad person lah. Yeah. They scared that I don't love the family anymore. Yeah, but I proved to be otherwise lah. So I don't really prove to be otherwise. Actually, I don't know. But they usually okay one. Usually I just like need to do them a bit like never mind. Then they let me. Yeah, but that one took quite a long time. Then when I became a Taoist, man, I say like one day I tell my mom, I was closer to my mom. Then I tell my mom say, 我要学道教的东西. Then she's like, 你要做 donkey 啊? Yeah. She thought I'm going to be a donkey. Then 她说买啦，不要啦。她说很辛苦了。I said no. I not become a donkey. I said I become a 道士. Then she like, what is 道士? Then I said, then I show her lah, like the articles. You know, just nice my 师父 appear on news quite a lot of times. So I just show her. Then slowly she start to okay lor. Then we go and try lah. Then she see that actually I really very interested in it. Then she let me say.
Bro, she's starting scared you Chee Tong. I say,
Yeah.
starting scared you gonna possess all that kind
Yeah,
of
I
thing.
think they just scared of this kind of thing. You know, when I go and do 法事, all the rituals, my mom say, you just go. Like it's just as long as you don't bring anything back.
Yeah lah. Also, so your parents are still a bit
Scared lah, scared. But nowadays they okay. Yeah, then my father, when I tell him, he like not shocked eh. He say lah, oh, yeah lah, true lah. Then only when I tell him that time, then he revealed say that, oh, when I was like 9 months old, he brought me to go and see this blind psychic to 算命. According to him, she said that, oh, 你的孩子, 你的儿子有一天会帮神做工. So he thought that I will become a donkey. So that time when I become a Christian, actually he secretly quite happy because he know that at least I Christian I won't get catch.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't become a donkey or anything. But he didn't know that 帮神做工是我 become 道士. Yeah. Yeah.
直接变师傅
Yeah. Then my mom is like, huh? 有咩? Then he's like, yeah, 有你不记得了. Then they said, oh, he's like, oh, then he said, okay lor, then like that. Then they just
Let lah.
Yeah, just let it lah.
So how long have you been a priest?
Actually not very long. I think around 2 years and a half like that.
Okay, so is there like a course or like an exam that you need to take to, get to that level?
There is not really like a school, where we can learn all these things. It's really you need to follow a master. So in Taoism, we in fact place a lot of emphasis on the master and disciple relationship. So in order to learn all this, you need to first have a master. Yeah. So different masters have their different way of grading. But generally wise, at least from my side, you first learn the scriptures. So learn how to chant, how to sing. Then once about like a year, if you really stay on, have interest, our side will do an initiation ceremony. So you will become officially like a Taoist, So we will take refuge, have this like taking refuge ceremony. Then over there will be this like hat wearing ceremony. They will ask you want to become a priest or not, a 道士. Then if you say yes, okay, then this will be your official start of becoming a priest. So a lot of people thinking that like as a priest, you are already trained. Okay, you are trained in basic scriptures, but not necessarily like you know how to do stuff. Like for example, do stuff is like your rituals lah. Like your funeral rituals lah, what you go in temple do that kind of thing, or exorcism lah, that kind of things you see.
All those at the start you don't know yet lah.
Yeah, you don't know yet. It's the start. This just means the start because you need to profess your faith. Yeah, so actually I don't really like the word priest.
Okay.
Yeah, it just means a Taoist practitioner. You're officially a Taoist practitioner. You start to take this practice seriously. Yeah, so for my side it's like that. Then you just continue learning. Until now I also continue learning.
So technically anybody can be.
Anybody can be. Yeah, there's no restriction. Even, some people think like, female cannot, right? Actually, female also can be.
Oh,
Yeah, also can be a priest. Yeah, we don't discriminate.
But this course expensive or not?
No money one.
No money.
Yeah, we don't charge one.
I still want to ask, can you skill future or not?
Yeah, a lot of people ask. Actually, a lot of places that teach scripture or teach these like rituals don't charge for money.
So how do you get to be a master level?
Master level,
Yeah.
where you can have disciples, right?
Yeah.
那种 you need about 10 years lah. Then you need to promote to become a 高公, we say a high priest. Yeah, that one really got exam. That really got exam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that exam.
Who does you?
In my case, because my lineage comes from Hong Kong, so the temple in Hong Kong. You have to perform this ritual called, we say, Yuke. Yuke is like a salvation ritual for the spirits. And you need to 拜师 lah. So for me, because I 2 years I haven't 拜师, so this coming May, actually I'm going to Hong Kong to 拜师 officially. So I will become an official disciple of my Sifu. Yeah. If not, last time I'm still his student. I can run away.
So is this young age like a barrier to you?
It is a barrier only when it comes to, I think, in my circle alone, in the Taoist circle alone, I think it is some sort of a barrier.
Are you like one of the youngest there?
No, actually I'm one of the youngest, but I'm not the youngest anymore. Yeah, there are younger people. Yeah, that time I do 猖狂 lah. I just like, wow, I'm the youngest, but I just didn't know that there were younger people. Yeah, there were younger people. So it's really a barrier because people don't trust you. Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Right.
They think that you are
Young, inexperienced,
Yeah.
everything also don't know.
Yeah, I mean like sometimes we go do ritual together and got this uncle learn like lesser time than me, right? People will think that he more zai than me. Yeah, and I was just like, I mean we don't fight lah, we just like okay whatever lah. You usually when you want to do something, even you want to talk about the wisdom inside the books, the philosophy, people will tend to want to challenge you. Yeah, they want to test you, see like whether you know or not. Yeah, and then you're just like, oh okay, come ahead lah. But it gets a bit tiring. Yeah, and usually you feel that you have to do much more in order to gain the same respect that, maybe the older people get. Yeah, but it's okay lah, it's just part and parcel of the journey. Everybody also like that.
Yeah, lah. I mean, wow, if I see a youngster being a Taoist priest, I also like, wow, shocked.
Right, you sure you can make my grandmother go up to heaven? Or?
You sure you can bless my house
Yeah.
or not? Huh? I see you go on TikTok, ask Yue Lao whether should buy pop mart or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the most interesting or unhinged moments that have happened in this Taoism journey as a Taoist priest?
Interesting. I feel like there's too many interesting things already. I feel like, when you are living in this world, then you suddenly got exposed to the Hogwarts like that. You get what I mean?
Okay.
It's like
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Like you go into another dimension like that. The wizarding world. The craziest thing I see, right, was in China. When I went to China in Xi'an, then I went to the mountains with the priest there. I will never believe until I see it with my own eyes because, okay, just disclaimer, the priests in China, they drink a lot. They drink like crazy, but they will never get drunk. We were a bit drink. Then suddenly I asked them, I said, hey, y'all drink so much, huh? Y'all can take it, man? They said, yeah, y'all don't know. We got this talisman that can make the wine into water.
Oh, reverse Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, reverse Jesus eh.
Reverse Jesus.
他说你骗我，我是不可能。Then 他说真的。Then he bring this whole bottle, 50+%高粱. Then he asked me drink. Hey, yeah, it's 高粱啊. Then he yeah, and 他说你再喝. Then 我喝. Oh, really become water? I was like, what the? Then I don't know whether I drunk already or not. I was just like, huh?
那 abracadabra 这种东西也可以做。
Yeah, then I was like, 哇，教我。Then the priest said, 不可以。他说 if you want to learn this, then you must have you must show something lah. You must have certain rules or regulation or something.
You got the reverse one that you can turn the water into water.
Wow, that one, yeah. After that, it was very interesting because I didn't believe until I saw with my own eyes. There are something like this happen. Then after that, I told him lah, but he didn't teach me. Then he said, okay, I teach you something else. Then he said, he teach me this we say 手诀啊. So 手诀 is mudra using our hands on signals. He said, you do this hand sign, then you put where on this kind of thing. Then he said, if you are very drunk, right, this thing can help you to expel we say 酒气. Then I was like, oh, okay. Then just nice, I'm very drunk. Then I try. Wow, that really works, yeah. Then he tell me, say, oh, but when you do this, right, you need to make sure that nobody is behind you. He said, if you do this, right, and somebody is behind you, the 酒气 will 跑去他身上, so that person will become dead.
Teach me.
Teach me. 这个 interesting 这个。
哇 I make sure all my friend behind me. 他直接吐出来的。
Later I teach you.
Wait, is it possible to do it on other people?
Other people? No. You need to do it yourself.
Help your friend to sober up, cannot.
He never teach me, so I don't know.
I don't care about all my friends sobering. I care about myself sobering up.
Yeah.
Then what is one of the most scariest experience that you have kena before?
Scariest thing.
I almost got possessed.
Oh.
Yeah, even when I was being a priest, because then I just learned I really not stable. Even though I had a priest identity, but I don't know a lot of stuff, so I couldn't protect myself. So that time, you see my TikTok, I like to go paranormal exploration, right? Then got one time we really offend until something. We brought back something. Then I only remember that my mind keeps slipping away, keep going back to that scene, a bit dazed already, even though I'm back. Then after that, I suddenly at one point of time, so my surgeon was helping us cleanse. So he gave us talisman to cleanse. Then after I drink the water, then I suddenly felt wow, I want to vomit. There's this whole thing coming out. Then I suddenly cannot take it. I sit down on the stool. Then my whole body started shaking. Shake. Then I just can feel my consciousness losing away. Now I keep hearing dogs barking behind, howling behind. But this is the second floor of Chinatown. Where got dogs? And I heard this woman crying behind. Wow, usually my chills are coming out. Yeah. Then I felt my consciousness slipping away. Then my surgeon they suddenly said, hey, what's wrong? Why is he like that? Then they suddenly see that, I think they know that I almost getting possessed. And then they quickly do their stuff on me. Then I start to get better. Yeah, but until now, honestly, we don't know what was trying to possess me. It was trying to get inside me, but couldn't really. Yeah, then that night when I go back, I had a very, very high fever. Yeah, so because I got very scared, then I go back, I asked my mom, hey, Mia, 你陪我一起睡.
啊，你做一个道士师傅还要人家陪你睡？
Go on like crazy, but she okay lah, she sleep beside me. Then she said that night, right, I was radiating heat. Yeah, like very, very hot. But I wasn't having a fever, it's just my body was radiating crazy heat. Yeah. Then I remember in that night, I had a very weird dream. I had a dream like there were like a lot of those like 怪怪的 demons. And then there was this big, I don't know whether it's a god or protector, that kind of thing, just tearing it, killing them. Then the next day I woke up, right, then okay.
Okay, so brother, elephant in the room. I want to address it. How do you make money as a priest? Is this your freelance side hustle?
Can like that say lor, because I got a full-time job. Yeah. So my full-time job actually working as student affairs.
Student affairs.
Yeah, in a school lah. Yeah. We earn by doing rituals lah. So rituals usually can be split into either blessing rituals or salvation rituals. So blessing rituals are usually like we say 红事白事 like that. Yeah, 阳科阴科. So blessing rituals are like for example your temple lah, you know your 太岁 prayers lah, during Chinese New Year, your god's birthday. So many gods, right? Yeah, then the birthday, then for example all those like 中秋节 lah, that kind lah. You know, as long as 跟celebration 有关的. Then the inside one is the funeral related stuff.
Can we get like a rough number gauge of like how much do you earn?
Usually wise, if I know the market rate, there's a market rate lah, by the way.
Oh, so it's not ang pao lah.
Ang pao. There's they give in ang pao, but
You tell them the fix.
before that already is 讲好了. Unless the priest say 随意. Yeah, but usually got a fixed price. So usually for services like it's around 300 to 400, about like that. Yeah, one ritual. Yeah, but if it's for example like celebration, because celebration requires a team, maybe like 5 people, so you can go up. Then you just dance about 5 people lah, around that price lah. If it's like busy period, for example like Chinese New Year holiday, that kind of 找不到人了, then the price go up.
Inflation also in Taoism.
Can share what's the like most highest paid you ever got? No?
My one very little only. My one I always charge very little because I do this for fun. So as long as I don't spoil the market, I okay already. So I think maybe that time I do the Chinese New Year, got the invitation of the Jade Emperor, 888. But that one I fund with a few people lah. So actually not much.
Got GST.
Where got GST? Maybe sometimes they see you do good, they will give you extra. Like
give
the
tips
GST. God is always charged, right?
What's the most number of Ks you take in 1 month?
Wow, 1 week I got like 8 cases before.
不累耶，不累啊。
累.
What the whole world want you bless them ah?
No, that time just nice cause a lot of festival coming a lot, especially Chinese New Year. And now at Chinese New Year, I from 初四 until 15, every day I working. That one no money. That one.
Let's now play a game, okay, to see if you can get all the names of the deities correct.
Wow.
Okay. I can try to identify.
I try. Should be candid.
You have to tell me the name of the deity and also what do they do? Like, why do people pray to them?
Can. This one very interesting because I first time kena this. Yeah, even my 师傅 also never test me about it. Very good.
Are you ready or not?
Yeah, I like.
Okay, are you all ready? First one, and go.
Wow, who is this? Yeah.
No, this one is the demon slayer. This one starts kill ghost one.
Actually,
Kill demon one.
Actually, this one looks like a lot, but I think it's 赵公明财神, so responsible for wealth fund. Yeah, so it's the main. So we say got 五路财神 the 5 directional gods. He's the main, the boss of all the wealth god. Look like. Wow, this one is a very, very obscure picture. Cause can look like a lot of things.
No leh, I think this is the guy that slay demon one leh, but I don't know his name.
钟馗 is it? You say? No, because he got the why Because he got hold the 鞭, Then he got this black tiger. But if it is the 赵公明, usually he will sit on top of the black tiger.
Yeah, usually he sit on the. I remember it's one he sit on the tiger one, but I cannot remember what.
Okay, lock in your answers, guys.
I think it's 赵公明财神. Wow, if
赵光明财神.
Yeah.
I think it's the demon slayer. I forgot what's his name.
钟馗 is it?
钟馗啊, I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, and the answer is
I scared, yeah.
it's 钟馗.
Because I was right.
No
you
lah.
see the bottom right.
You see the bottom right say 赵公明.
Never mind, a bit of hiccup for the first one. My producer didn't do a good job.
It just proves that this guy is better than Google, I guess.
Let's go with the second one.
老子.
Oh, he got answer already. You got or not?
I believe is Lao Tzu.
Because now you want to follow him,
but,
is it?
but okay, what does Lao Tzu do? That one I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so Lao Tzu is we believe he's the founder of Taoism because he's the one that wrote Tao Te Ching. So the philosophy of Taoism was actually like in a way created by him. Yeah, he observed this in the universe, then he wrote it down, and he decided to spread this wisdom with all of us.
Correct, that's Lao Tzu,
Wow.
founder of Taoism. Alright, let's go to the next one. Who is this?
Who is this? Wen Chang.
Cai Shen Ye.
Nice.
I see. You look like the Cai Shen Ye, bro.
I think it's Wen Chang. Wen Chang, I think probably the god, you know the exam people like to go and pray on, the god of studies.
Got such thing?
Exam, Wen Chang teaching.
Wow, why? Young that time I never
never
prayed.
pray ah?
Never, sia.
No wonder you also fail.
Yeah, sia. Oh my god. Also got this kind of...
Fair. So they believe that he is responsible for all the scholars lah. So exam related stuff.
And the answer is Wen Chang,
Yeah.
god of exam.
Wow. Shall I how to be this? I cannot.
Can slowly learn can.
Okay, and we have the next one.
Guan Gong.
This one Guan Yu.
Yeah, this one very
Guan
easy.
Yu.
Yeah, Guan Gong.
Bro, I last time play Dynasty. I kind of 上过王国。Yeah, got 关羽、张飞、刘备、赵云、曹操. Wow, bro. Yes, 张公.
What do people pray to him for?
Business. Actually, a lot of people play. Actually, gangster also play to him.
Yeah. From what I heard is a lot of gangsters they like 黑社会 they pray to 关羽.
Why though?
Cause loyalty, brotherhood.
He's like 讲义气 or something like that.
Yeah, police also pray.
Yeah. 不列黑的白的都 also pray to him.
Then now got people ask me ma, if police also pray, gangster also pray, then they protect who?
That's true.
He protect anyone that pray to him.
Okay, correct. It is Guan Gong,
Yes, 关公、关羽.
god of brotherhood, loyalty.
Hey, this one fun. This one fun. I want to go and test my 师弟 though.
Okay, the next one is easy, okay? Whoever shot the answer first win.
Okay, 1, 2,
Guan Yin.
关羽.
Okay, so Guan Yin does what?
Guan Yin is the goddess of compassion. We say 救苦救难. So anything you got, any problem you also can go and find her on. Yeah, she will come. She's believed that when you call out her name, she will come and save you. Guan Yin originally was male.
Was a male.
Yeah, it's called Avalokitesvara. It's originally a male form, but in China, because that time there was they believe that this quality of compassion fits more with the female gender. So slowly it became a female gender. But she can be anything lah. She can be anything. You also can be Guan Yin. Really, in the Buddhist scripture, it says that anyone that helps people, right,
Is 关羽.
is Guan Yin.
I give a beggar on the street $10.
You Guan Yin.
叫我关羽.
Okay, and the last one, I think you will probably get this pretty easy as well.
Emperor.
财神爷.
Oh, everybody knows Cai Shen Ye. Ah.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Emperor.
Is he counting something? You know what is he counting?
He counting the on top the thing. He counting the on
you
top.
count the Liu Zhu.
Oh, so how many is Jade Emperor?
9. Here's
So
the
what
picture.
does the Jade Emperor do?
Jade Emperor is the ruler of the 3 realms.
So Jade Emperor is the 最大的.
Executive in power.
Hey brother, this one corporate ah.
Okay, correct. That is Jade Emperor, the ruler. Okay, lastly, what is a Taoist teaching that really changed your perspective in life and you think everybody should know about?
Actually, one of the teaching comes from a story that is commonly told in Taoism. We say it's the Zhuangzi. There's this philosopher in Taoism called Zhuangzi. Then this story basically goes how like he was walking, traveling, then he saw a pile of bones. So he talked to that pile of bones. So it's a conversation between him and the pile of bones. The moral of the story is that don't wait until you die, then you come and regret. Yeah. So I think that struck me a lot because it really sit very closely to me. I feel that death is not scary, really. But I see a lot of what people are scared of, or fear, or where their sorrow comes from is their regret in life. I think that's the scariest part because time can never go back. Yeah, even if you say, oh, there's reincarnation or anything, but you are not you. Yeah. So I think
So YOLO.
a bit but don't YOLO until I think YOLO is responsibility lah. YOLO.
Facts YOLO.
YOLO. You don't only live once, responsibility.
So moral of the story, one advice to give?
YOLO.
And that's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you Chee Tong for joining us and yapping with us. Do let us know down in the comment section below what other topics you want us to yap about and who you want us to invite to our Yapper show.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.